Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is vocab list number 13. Let's go through the words. First, allow, lav, lot, and loot. There's a lot of ones there, but notice the L and the val are similar. They all mean wash. Like if you are laundering your clothes, you are washing them, like laundry. Going to the lavatory, lav meaning water, lotion, primarily made of water to moisturize your skin. If you dilute something, you weaken it by adding water to it. Like if I need to dilute my cranberry juice, I add water to it. Leg means law, which we had before, I think is a prefix. I don't remember. But it means the same thing. The legality of the situation, whether it conforms to the law or not. Legislature, the body that deals with laws. If you legitimize something, like if you legitimize your marriage, you make it legal and according to the law. Levy means light, like levitate. You are so light that you can float in the air. If you alleviate your worries, you lighten your worries, you get rid of them. Liber and liver means free, which we kind of had before too with library. But here, liberty means freedom. If you are liberal with something, like if I'm liberal with my use of the salt in the soup that I'm making, I'm free with it. I use as much as I want. Deliverance, that's in Secret Life of Bees. Deliverance, you are bringing freedom to something or a people. Liter means letters, like literary is things that are written down with letters. If you are literate, you are able to read letters. Literature, alliteration, beginning or using the same letter sounds. Loc or loco means place. Locality. Sorry, I just feel like a lot of these words are the same. Maybe not. Yeah, loco, liber. Alright, well that's okay. Locality, the place that something is. If you allocate funds, you place funds towards something. Locomotion, moving towards a place. Log, logo, ology, word study or speech. Like catalog, if you're cataloging something, you're studying it very purposefully, labeling or identifying the different parts or the different types. Prologue, something, the words that are at the beginning of a book. Log meaning write. Dialogue, remember dia is across, log is to write, or words, or speech. So speaking across when the characters are speaking toward each other out loud. Locu, locut means talk or speak. If you are eloquent, you speak well, clearly, sophisticatedly. If you're loquacious, then you are talkative, you like to speak. If something is colloquial, it is spoken as if it's from a small town. It's kind of like slang or something that's not that sophisticated, like common speak, kind of. Circumlocution, I've talked to you about before, but that's to talk around. Like if I ask you, why don't you have your homework? And then you talk about something that's similar, but not the same thing. You never really answer my question. You talk around it. That's circumlocution. Luke, loom, loose, or loon is light. Something is translucent. Light can go through it, so it's clear, like a translucent fabric allows light through. A luminary can be used to describe a person, like a person who is so vibrant and wonderful and light-filled at something. A luminary, they bring knowledge, is also known as light a lot of times. Luster, something shines with light. Macer, macer means lean. If someone looks emaciated, they are very, very thin, like to the point of starvation, if they look emaciated. If you have a meager amount of rations or money or, I don't know, work done, you have just a little bit, a lean amount, a small amount of work. A mania is an obsession, like a maniac, obsessed with whatever it is that you're talking about, such as Beatlemania, obsessed with the Beatles. Meter means measure. Speedometer measures your speed. Metronome is measuring the, what am I thinking of? Like, it's used for music, so it's the beat. Yeah, the beat of the music, the song. Alright, then prefixes. Micro means small. Microscope, you're looking at things that are small. Like a microorganism, an organism that is very small. Mitre or mito means send, such as a mission, you are sent to go do something. If you have a message that is transmitted, it's sent across, meaning across. Mono means one or single. A monocle, like that Mr. Peanuts guy, he has one glass on his one eye, that's a monocle. Or like if you play Monopoly, meaning that you are the one person who controls all of whatever you're talking about. Like if you have a monopoly on, I don't know, all the cell phones that people in New Holland buy, that means that you are the only one who sells cell phones in New Holland. Monogamy we've talked about, mono meaning one, gam meaning marriage, you're married to one person. And then the suffixes, y, inclined, tend to. If you're cheery, you are inclined to be cheerful. Crafty, you tend to be full of some sort of craft. Faulty, inclined to have faults. Mortis means death, like a mortician, someone who cares for the dead people before they have their funeral. Something is morbid, it is dark and death-like, has death involved, or it's just like very dark. Nomen means name, like your nomenclature, has to do with your name, like your family name. Or nominal is in name only, like if I told you that I am nominally a teacher, that would be inferring that I don't really teach, I'm just like, I call myself a teacher by name. So if you hear someone say, I am nominally, he's my brother, and that means literally, like, technically he's my brother, but I don't really think of him like that. Olig means few, like an oligarchy, arc meaning rule, run by a few. It's a government system where a few people are in charge, not just one king or one queen. And then pater means father, like your paternal side, your paternal family, the family on your father's side. If you take a paternity test, you want to see who the father is. Patricide, killing a father. And those are all your words for this week. Let me know if you have any questions or comments.